Hello there, Big Benedict here. We're playing Dark Souls 3. This is my guide and walkthrough for the PC version. We're currently on part 27, Untended Graves. So we're going to open these double doors here, head on over to this location, and there's going to be an altar coming up which is going to give us a gesture which, when we use it at a certain location, which I will show you where to use it, it's going to teleport us to Archdragon Peak. And this is an enemy straight out of that region, so they're giving you sort of a free sample, if you will. So here's the path of the dragon gesture, and then we're going to get a Titanite scale from this chest, and we will get more Titanite scales because there's going to be two enemies that drop them coming up. And this is an area that you probably won't recognize it at first, because when you saw this area before, it wasn't blanketed in blackness, which it is now. Now, I'm not going to be going down the path to the left, which has a ring, an Ashen Estus ring, and we aren't going to be including the boss fight until the next video. These guys are actually quite easy to parry. In video 1, we fought those crystal... for lack of a better word, those crystal monstrosities, and there's two coming up, whereas in the first video there was just one, so they put a double count of them on this area, but you don't have to fight them if you don't want to. However, if you want Titanite scales, you'll be able to get some from them. So I had a kind of fun time doing this part. It's quite fun. I like parrying these guys. The dogs are kind of deadly, though. But I've been having a blast doing this guide. Real blast. Okay. So I think this dog's dead. I'm going to check to make sure he's dead anyway. And then I would try to pull these guys as aggro one at a time if you can, because they can perma-stagger you, which is not good ever. Okay, so Champion Gunder is going to be in the next boss fight. Is going to be the next boss fight, I should say. Do you remember in video 1, after we did all this area, we left and we got another bonfire? Well, for whatever reason, in the Untended Graves, they removed the next bonfire, so the run back is going to begin from the bonfire that we just left, which is pretty obnoxious because it's a long run back to Champion Gunder. Now, I'm going to pull these guys as aggro so I can fight them one at a time. I don't think I have any need for Titanite scales. Not now, but it's always nice to have crafting materials anyway. So, these guys are pretty easy to stagger. When they jump up, you need to evade away from them because they do an AoE with their crystals. And when you stagger them like that, you can do a front stab on them, so make sure you follow it up with that. I'm sure they adjust how much HP these guys have, because it has to be more than how much they had in the tutorial, just given the strength of our blade. But that's one down. We're going to heal up real quick and then just tackle the next one. So we're going to end the video here. In the next video, we'll do the boss fight, and we'll start from the last bonfire and just run to the boss fight and do them. I love this boss fight. I hated it at first, but I really got to like it. It's fun and challenging, and it's just that right amount of insanity without going overboard. So, take care.